Hi everyone, welcome to Battlestar Galactica. Imagine that you are the #1 publisher of poster magazines which were all the rage in the 1970s and 1980s across America. You have the license to Star Trek and Star Wars, profits are going through the roof as these poster magazines are cheap to produce and selling hundreds of thousands of copies monthly. They are available everywhere from bookstores to stationaries to big chain stores like Toys R Us, Kmart, and Walmart, but they sell extremely well at grade school book fairs across the country. Now, the images that were used in these poster magazines were mostly generic and very innocent because they were aimed and being sold to a specific young audience. Now, for the Battlestar Galactica poster magazine, an image of Boxy with Muffet 2, his adorable robot pet, was the first poster chosen. It sold so well that I believe it went into multiple printings, and that was followed up by a very generic image of the Battlestar Galactica, and that also did very, very well. And that was followed by a very popular poster of a group of sinister Cylons, and as a personal note, I had this poster hanging above my bed for at least a decade after Battlestar Galactica was canceled, and my younger sister actually had the Boxy with Muffet 2 poster hanging on the backside of her closet for many, many years. Now, the fourth issue featured what looked like was going to be a Lucifer poster, which would have been awesome, but instead the company made a major blunder and mistake. They decided to create a poster of this. Yes, a publisher who was selling products to young children at school book fairs across the country decided to publish a poster that featured a topless, shirtless Lieutenant Boomer and a Lieutenant Starbuck smoking a big cigar while playing cards. I mean, this was the late 1970s when censorship was all the rage with TV shows, movies, comic books, magazines, and especially at school book fairs. And even in the background, you have two other colonial warriors without their shirts on. How stupid was this blunder? Well, the switchboard at Universal Studios started to light up. Parents were not happy, and Paradise Press quietly lost their Battlestar Galactica license. Issue 5, which was already published and ready for distribution, was destroyed, and subscriptions to the Battlestar Galactica poster magazine were switched over to Star Wars with no explanation. This was a major blunder and very stupid from a company that should have known better. Now, the official excuse was that Battlestar Galactica was canceled, but that was just a cover story as each issue of this magazine was still selling incredibly well as the Galactica movie was a hit at the movie theaters and Battlestar Galactica was gaining in popularity and syndication. All you had to do was look at the Star Trek poster magazine, which was still selling incredibly well for a show that was canceled in 1969. So that is a story of the topless, shirtless, cigar-smoking, gambling scandal that destroyed the very popular Battlestar Galactica poster magazine in 1979. Try to remember that America was a much different place in 1979. Even Universal Studios was forced by standards and practices to change the original concept of the Cylons from reptilian aliens to robots to avoid death on the TV show. I hope you enjoyed this episode, everyone. Please subscribe to the channel so I know you're out there. Leave your comments below. I will see you in the next episode. Have a great Galactica day, everyone.